Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Evie and this layout is for theinkroad.com. I am playing with the gorgeous Pink Paisley C'est La Vie collection. It's available at theinkroad.com. If you use my name, Evie and the number 10, you do receive a discount on your purchase. And I am using the one with the bricks is number 4 and the one with the pink wood paneling is number 9. This collection doesn't have names on them. They're just numbers. I think it's a little odd, but I'm going with it. And this one is also from the C'est La Vie collection, but I do not recall the name of this like pink chevron one, but it has like mint and cream stripes in the back. If you go to theinkroad.com, you should be able to find all of them. Now, I had used my hexagon punch to punch out that pink pattern paper, and I have a few on my desk. So I could have just used my punch, but I don't know where my punch is, so I decided to trace them out. And simply what I'm doing is trying to make more ephemera pieces. I do have the ephemera that comes with the collection, but for this layout, I really didn't want it. I didn't like a lot of the pieces. There were some tags and stuff, and I just felt like it wasn't the look I was going for. And I did see someone make ephemera, I want to say on the Pink Paisley website, from one of the pattern papers, and I thought it was a good idea since I too also had a hexagon shape. Now the numbers are from the ephemera pack, and I do use the 1, 2, and 3 to kind of count the number of dogs in the picture. This picture was taken on Zoe's birthday when my mom was in town, and so the white Havanese is my parents' dogs. And I wanted to make the initial layout title be called Pet Parents, and this is also from the collection. These are the acetate alphas. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my tripod just fell on me. Sorry about that. Hold on. I could have edited that out, but I'm going to leave it because you know what? This stuff happens to me. This is real life YouTube channel stuff, folks. You know, tripods fall on your head. So in order to add a little bit glitz to it, this is a stencil I have in my collection, and I'm using the metallic gold, what is it called? Texture paste from Heidi Swapp. I picked these up at Michael's. These are great. And I am going to add some gold, what do I say, not hexagons, oh my god, squares, this checkered pattern to my layout just to add some interest to the background. I love the wood planking and I love the bricks, so why not add more in my opinion. And then I'm also going to go in with this little tiny heart stencil. This one is from CC Designs and I'm using the pink modeling paste from Heidi Swapp now. And I try to control it. I just wanted like 2 rows of hearts, and then it kind of got smudged up on the bottom, so then I went back and added 3. You know how this goes. And then I do add some more toward the bottom right corner as well. And again, just some visual interest, just randomly going to certain places. That's sometimes how mixed media goes for me. You just add a little bit because I wanted the gorgeous collection to definitely stand out for this layout because it was so pretty and I don't want to cut it up, which is why I used two pattern papers, and it was hard enough to cut the brick one because it was also very pretty. Anyways, so I let that dry a little bit and with the assistance of my heat gun. And we go on. So I do like the hexagons where they are. And so I had this idea to use the, what do they call them? Like the chipboard alpha from the collection as well. And instead of making one title, I thought of this like crossword puzzle title with all 3 dogs' names and having one letter kind of join them all. So Zoe will be on a vertical. My mom's dog's name is Oliver. It'll be the horizontal word or name. And then Kobe is the next vertical. And then it's all the dog names. So I thought that was super creative. It may seem very simple, but I was like picking through it and I was just like, oh, I can name all the dogs. Or I was going to make pet parents, but this kind of worked out very nicely, so I kind of went with it. And I'm using my hot glue gun to attach all of these. These were not self-sticky. They're just exposed chipboard, so you do need to get creative on how these adhere, and I don't want them falling off the page. So when in doubt, hot glue works every single time, folks. And then for the 1, 2, 3, that is the location I leave it at, and I do add it over with some Tombow Mono liquid glue, and I want to say, yeah, it's the liquid glue. It's the clear one, so it's not the white pasty version of it, as you can see right there, the packaging. And I just wanted to use these numbers. They literally came with all 10 numbers. I have no use for numbers usually, so this was my attempt on using a few to say why not. So like I said, the picture is of me with my mom's dog on Zoe's birthday, so they're enjoying cookies right after this. Thank you so much for joining me. Please go to theinkroad.com to shop the gorgeous website for any of your scrapbooking supply needs. Remember to use EV and the number 10 for a discount. And please subscribe if you have not done so already. I would appreciate it. And follow me on my blog and my Instagram. I always post there too. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.